The best way to do this is to watch the multiplying fractions section first and then go away and try some of the questions, and then go on to the dividing fractions section and do the dividing questions in your booklets. You can watch the video all the way through or do it however you want, but that's just a suggested method. So the first thing we need to be able to do is to multiply fractions. So let's get two fractions. We're going to do 3/5 times by 4/9. And this is really easy to do. Just two simple multiplications. So what you're going to do is multiply your top numbers, your numerators, and then times your bottom numbers together, and they're called your denominators. So let's put this as a combined fraction first. And then work it out. 12 over 5 times 9, 45. And that's your answer. That's tick, correct. The thing you might want to do, though, is simplify your fraction. So to simplify your fraction, we're looking for a number that goes into 12 and into 45. So I know that 3 goes into both of those. So let's put this just here. And then we're going to find out how many 3's go into both of these. So this is just simplifying that fraction down. So 12 divided by 3 is 4 over 45 divided by 3 is 15. So that's your simplified final answer. So if this was a GCSE question, you'd get an extra mark for simplifying your answer, and it would say in the question, give your answer in its simplest form. So let's have a look at another quick example. So 2 over 7 times by 9 over 20, or 2/7 times 9/20. Let's pop these next to it. Nice and easy. The reason that we do this and this is so that in your exam, if you've said 2 times 9 equals 11 and just made a simple mistake, then you'll be able to spot it. If there's no working out, then you won't know where you've gone wrong, and you might not even spot you've gone wrong. So the more working out you put down, the better. So 2 times 9 is 18, over 7 times 20 is 140. Right, let's try and simplify this. 18 over 140, well, 2 goes into both of those because they're both even numbers. So that goes to 9 over 70. And that's the simplest form. So that's how you multiply fractions together. If you get any questions, then please drop me an email, or you can post onto Microsoft Teams wall. The next thing we need to be able to do is to be able to divide fractions. So let's do 2 over 5 divided by, 4 over 7. So there's 3 simple steps, and I'm going to write those just underneath it and then follow them in order. So the 3 steps are stick it, change it, flip it. Step 1, stick it. Stick it just means stick it just below. Keep it exactly the same. If you stick something to something, it doesn't change, it stays exactly the same. Change it. We're going to change that divide. Now what's the opposite to a divide? It's a times. So divide changes to a times. And then flip it. We're going to flip this fraction over so the top becomes the bottom and the bottom becomes the top. So it goes to 7 over 4. Now just a quick note. Flip it is also the same as finding the reciprocal. So a question might say, what is the reciprocal of 2 over 3? And that would be 3 over 2. But that's just a side note for you to jot down. Let's continue with the question, because this here isn't completed yet. Almost. So 2 over 5 times 7 over 4. We know how to times fractions because we've just done them. 2 times 7 is 14 over 5 times 4 is 20. And then simplifying that down, 14 over 20, half in both of them gives 7 over 10. Tick. Let's do one more example. You might want to pause the video here to copy that one down. So for this example, we're going to do 9 over 10 divided by 3/4, or 9/10 divided by 3/4. Let's write in the steps. So let's follow these steps. Stick it. 9/10 stays as 9/10. Change it. Divide changes to a times. And then flip it, or find the reciprocal of it. Flips that fraction to 4/3. And then we're just going to times the tops, times the bottoms, and simplify. So, 9 times 4/10 times 3. 9 times 4 is 36 over 10 times 3, which is 30. And then let's simplify these down. Let's simplify that down. 36/30, well, we can half both of them, which goes to 18/15. And then these ones, 3 goes into both of them, so I can divide them both by 3. 3 into 18 is 6 times. 3 into 15 is 5 times. And that's your answer, 6/5. Or, if you want to be really posh, 1 1/5. So if the answer asks for the answer as a mixed number, then you'll have to put it as 1 1/5. But for now, 6/5 is fine. If you do have any other questions, then please email your teacher, or you can post onto Microsoft Teams wall. Thank you.